I had a super cute motorcycle. Yeah, it was a white, like, sport bike with, like, glitter. It was so cute. And I had a pink helmet, of course, and, like, the cutest pink jacket.
I think the thing that I love about you is you kind of encourage us to just be yourself, be your star. Let it shine. You don't have to, like, humble yourself in a way that you dim your light.
I'm a big supporter of, like, breaking your generational curses. That's, like, huge. And I know a lot of people, like, think that that's like bullshit, but it's not. Yeah. My 14-year-old can talk to me about things that I could never speak to my mom about.
We're going to have to come over and see the cows.
They live right under like a 5G cell phone tower, so I probably wouldn't eat their meat.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, that might be problematic.
It's radioactive meat.
Yeah.
I've stared at those before and it made me like dizzy, like just looking at the tower, if you're close enough.
It's not close to me. It's definitely hard as you get older to like see those things, because when you're younger, it's just kind of like, you're like, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, until it's not. And you're just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, I only have maybe 40 more good years on this earth. I'm not going to waste them fucking with you. I'll tell you that.
Can we cheers to that? What's your quote? What's your mantra?
I don't care what other people think about me.
Is that why you're unfiltered?
I think so.
Yeah, how is that with the mom community?
It's 50-50.
Okay.
A lot of people either really like me or they really don't.
And you don't care if they don't?
No. And there are not that many interesting people in this world. So if you have something interesting, you better share it with somebody.
Fuck yes. Katie, preach.
This is Kelly Mizgorski.
And Ryan Frankowski.
You're listening to
Mocktails Or Messy.
We are having a party. We have a special guest, one of my favorite people, the big sister that I never had. Here
Katie!
she is. Katie McKenna.
What's going on, Katie?
I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
You look fabulous,
Thank you
per
so
usual. What are these shoes?
Valentino, of course.
She got the good shit.
It's
Always.
Always the shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes and bags.
And the dress is fabulous.
Listen, you know about this boutique. This is the super cute Salt Boutique. You bought stuff from here before.
Oh, that's Salt?
Yes.
Do they have one here now?
Yes, she just
Pittsburgh?
opened in Cannonsburg.
Okay.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Cannonsburg.
It's a little bit over the river from me, so I'm kind of like, you shop online, comes the next day.
I was like, I don't think this bitch is going to Cannonsburg.
I want to go. Kelly's amazing. Yes. She has amazing stuff. And I mean, you've bought from there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She has everything's so cute. So yeah. She just opened, so go check her out for sure.
Well, I got to talk about this designer. She is Pittsburgh's top designer, Katie McKenna.
Yes.
You got to hire her.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you for trying to get me involved with your company.
I know, right?
They shot me down. They're like, sorry, you just don't make the cut. Like, you're too much of a yinzer.
You're not the answer. You were brought up, though. I told you about it. You were brought up. You were found on LinkedIn with the shirtless, with the whole thing and the V, and everyone at the staff meeting was like, hey, this person interviewed. And I was like, listen, ladies, I tried to get him here.
Now, what do you think whenever you see somebody that's like that douchey? Do you think that they're like, oh, okay, they're just really obsessed with themselves? Or is it like, oh, wow, they just like to show off like a little bit of skin?
I mean, if I looked like that, I would never have my top on. I would just be naked all the time. That's fine.
Well, I was going to say, I love this little zip. Can you like show us what's going on under
you
there?
You don't want to see what's going under there. This is the mom boobs. This is all you got.
Mother of 3. Tell us a little bit about that. You seem like you're like kind of a cool mom.
My 14-year-old would not say I'm a cool mom.
She's
Kira is not a fan of me right now. I come down like like the cute like jumpers or whatever, and she's like, "You're so embarrassing. Like, are you leaving the house like that?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, yeah." I'm like, "I paired it with Gucci shoes. Like, what's the problem?" Like, I don't know what to say. And she's like, "Oh my god, like you're so annoying."
Oh my god.
So she's not a fan of me right now. Jameson loves me to death. He always will.
Jameson the boy.
He's my middle.
Okay,
he's
cool.
12. Total football, like loves football. Like Jameson McKenna's the best quarterback name.
Yeah.
So we're really hoping for something to like spawn off there, because I really want a house like somewhere other than here.
Oh, I know.
So I would love for him to get there. And Matt is coaching football.
Ooh.
Really?
And Matt is the hubby, one of the best realtors.
He is.
And
He
did
is.
you
He's
train
worked hard.
him, or did he get?
Absolutely. No, I'm just kidding. It's a family thing.
Yeah.
So he's loved real estate since Mama and Granddaddy did real estate. I mean, he's loved it ever since then. He wanted to get into real estate, and we had like a huge conversation. It was right whenever Kira was born, so my oldest, and I was still working at Children's because I used to work in healthcare. I used to work at Children's.
That's so impressive. Yeah. You were a nurse.
Yeah, so I worked in the pediatric transplant unit. So I got to do everything for like living donors and things like that for kids. So it was pretty awesome. But once I had Kira, I was like, I just can't really do this anymore. It's really sad. You see like a lot of sad stuff. So it wasn't like, I take a lot of things home with me. I'm not like I can't just like drop them off at the door type of person. So right at that point, Matt was like, I really want to like quit my job, like my full-time job.
And what was he doing?
He was doing outside sales at like FedEx. So he had like a good job. He like great benefits, like the whole thing. He was like, I want to quit my job and just like start a commission-only job. And I was like, oh my God, like we just had a baby. Like, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like, what do you want to do? And he was like, it's going to be great. Like, just trust me. And I was like, okay, like I'll trust you, whatever you want to do. And he had like, I mean, he grew so fast and just worked so hard and built this huge brand for himself. So he did awesome. So it was definitely worth the leap.
Yeah. Sure. Did you kind of motivate him to like really push?
Well, I like really expensive things. So.
She does. Clearly, look at her. She's showing up with her Louis or Valentino.
I was like, you know, he knows his area. So.
Oh, for sure. That's why he acquired you.
Yeah. I'm pretty high maintenance.
Is that why Kelly is the way she is? Is it because of you?
I think that we're just similar.
Yeah.
And that's why we hit it off. You are like a dance mom too.
Oh, like our dance studio is very, very cutthroat. And I will say that it's already like, yes, there are some, if you think I'm crazy, there's like really crazy.
Do you make fun of them?
I don't really make fun of them. I just feel like it's just so hard, the whole thing. So my 14-year-old, she competitively dances. She likes to dance for the social aspect of it. She's not like a star.
She is so cute.
But your youngest is a star.
She's super, Callie's really, really
Oh, wait,
into dance.
I can't remember
Kira,
the one
Callie.
that's like totally like she's posing for the
it's
camera.
Callie.
Yeah,
It's Cal.
yeah.
She is so fucking cute. She's
an
like,
animal.
Like acrobatic stuff. Like,
yeah, she's an animal.
It's pretty impressive.
The whole dance world, I will say, is insane. We're super lucky. We belong to like I think the best studio in Pittsburgh for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, the way
what's
that they
it called?
teach these kids, Studio 19 Dance Complex, amazing. They were on Dance Moms. I don't know if
That's
you've ever
right.
seen. They were actually
On
on
it.
Dance Moms. So if
great.
you want to check them out,
Yes.
But I mean, literally the best. The teachers are just the best in the business. They push these kids and know exactly what their strengths are. I mean, Callie's just phenomenal. So she loves it. We're starting a new season. She started her new solo.
Oh.
A couple days ago. She's doing this like adorable Cinderella solo, so she's like super excited about it. Yeah.
Now, do you push her to be so competitive?
I do, which is not one of my best traits.
No, you want the best.
I never knew I was as competitive as I was until I got into the dance world. I will say that.
Did you do dance when you were a kid?
I mean, I didn't. Actually, the owner of our studio now was the owner of the studio that I danced at. Oh. And she looks exactly the same. Like, she's so beautiful and gorgeous. Like, she hasn't aged a single day. I was like, whatever you're doing,
dancer
please
thing.
let me have it.
Dancers age well.
She's amazing. But I used to dance for her, but I was never, like, in it. Like, I never could do acro. I was never I was just kind of like.
Did you do it at school, too?
No. It was just kind of like I did some shaking, and then that was it. Nothing like how these kids, nothing like these kids are doing. I mean, Callie's at dance like 3 nights a week, multiple hours a night, and she's so like obsessed with it. It's really something to see.
Oh my
She's
God.
awesome.
It makes me want to like have kids and just like be that competitive dad that's like, you're going to get first.
Insane.
You're going to get gold. You're going to go for the Olympics or something.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, they're super hard on themselves. Like, Callie's super hard on herself. Like, and they have all these little friends, and like if their friend wins and then they don't win, it's a really good life lesson. I will say, like,
it's impressive at her age how disciplined she is.
And I'm like, you're not going to win all the time. Like, that's not how the world works. It's really good to be able to like stand back and be like, listen, there's going to be people better than you in your entire life. So like, I'm sorry that you didn't like kill it this time, but like next time's a better, they don't understand, but it's like good for them. So it pushes them and makes them work harder.
Now, do you feel like you kind of have a messy past? Is that why you didn't get into competitive dancing because you were just a booze hound?
To be honest,
that was a little like.
I actually didn't start drinking until I was like older.
Oh.
I was in kind of a relationship that wasn't so great before I met Matt. Just not a good fit. Not
like physical.
Not like awful, but like just not good. I could never drink around that situation because
Yes.
you never knew like what was
you were in
going
like
to.
fight or flight
I was
mode?
I was like a control freak.
Right.
Like more like I had to be aware of my surroundings,
Oh,
like what was going to
wow.
happen. So like I actually I didn't drink until after I like broke up with him.
Uh-huh.
So we had lived together. We had like a house together, a whole 9 yards.
Oh my God, you bought a house.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and then just one day I decided I was like I'm not going to do this anymore.
Thank God.
I was like I'm out.
How did you meet Matt?
This is funny. The girl who introduced us, I could care less if she like just like dies into the night.
Oh, shit.
I literally say that
the real Katie comes out.
That literally the only reason why like she's alive was for us to meet. I know that's terrible to say.
Oh. No. I mean,
not
was
a
she
fan.
trying to? Was she
Not a
into
fan.
it, Maddie?
No, well, you never know.
Ulterior motive sometimes.
I never really know. We actually ended up living together for a while.
The three of you?
No, not
Oh, okay.
Matt,
You and
no.
this girl.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
ended up living
Can we
together
say
for
her
a while.
name?
No.
That's not.
We ended up living together for a while. It ended up really messy. Like really
Uh-huh.
messy at the end.
Not drunk
just like
messy.
No, just like a lot of jealousy issues and just not like
Yeah.
not good.
I mean, I could see why some bitch would be jealous.
Yeah.
That's why I had my motorcycle.
Oh shit!
That's one of
Yeah.
the first things I remember about
Yeah.
you is that
You
you had
are?
a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So
that is pretty
can
badass.
you see her on a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Because you're like so girly. Like
I had a super cute motorcycle.
Oh,
it
really?
was it was a white like sport bike
Oh,
with
fuck.
like white and like glitter. It was so cute. And I had a pink helmet, of course, and like the
Uh-huh.
cutest pink jacket.
So what made you want that? Like that's so
I just
impressive.
like loved it. I'm like
Yeah.
a very like adventurous person.
you must
Yeah.
have got hit on all the time.
I did.
She's like
you don't see a girl.
on this
on a
like
motorcycle.
a white bike with a pink helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between the time that I broke up with my ex and the time I was with Matt, I had a really, really fun time. Because I had never really had that. I went in from like relationships to relationships and never like
How
was
long
like
was
single.
that time period?
It wasn't super long to be honest because I, could like a super gushy story, but I met Matt because
love
Matt was
gushy.
helping the girl that I was living with like
Yes.
move her furniture in because they were close friends.
Okay.
I literally saw him the first time. Like the
fell in
first time I saw him and I was like, I'm going to marry him.
Love at
Ooh.
first sight.
And she was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like you've never even talked to him." And I was like,
You
"I'm
knew
gonna marry
it.
him." I just like loved him. I don't know. It was
Oh.
like super. But we didn't even have like a conversation. It was like super weird.
He's
That's
got
cute.
that. Like I could see why people like trust
Matt's
him
the
with
most
business.
awkward person on the planet. That is not true.
I don't know, but
He did not have game.
I
He
think
didn't have
that,
game?
like,
So with me, I felt like, oh, dude, he is such a good dude.
That's
Like I
only
could be a
looking at
bro.
By looking
like, I
at
could
him,
see
he has
such
a confident look to him.
yeah.
Like you wouldn't guess that he's awkward.
He's not awkward because of me.
Because-
Oh, so you
Like I've changed him to not be
Oh,
awkward.
you altered
Yeah.
him. So you
Yeah.
saw him as like, hey, he's a good, cute little project. I'm gonna like bring him
Yes.
up to speed
Yeah.
with the Katie
Yeah.
expectation.
with the style and the
oh
clothing.
my
and,
God!
like, all the
Fuck
things.
yes!
If you go back and see like what Matt looked like and like acted like before me, it was like you'd be like, I don't know.
Well, I think the thing that I love about you is you kind of encourage us truly from that party that you hosted for Matt. You really encourages me. I don't know if she could say the same to just be yourself, be your star.
Oh,
like
yeah.
let it shine. You don't have to like humble yourself in a way that like you want to dim your light.
yeah, and I tell my kids that all the time. I think that's super important. You only get one life.
Yeah.
And there are not that many interesting people in this world. So if you have something interesting, you better share it with somebody.
Fuck yes,
I mean-
Katie, preach.
You know?
I love you for saying
gonna
that because I think sometimes I've been around like a lot of people that are maybe insecure. And I always felt like, okay, I got to just like dim it down a little bit to make them feel comfortable.
Never.
Fuck
Never.
no.
Hell no.
I like this message. This is a good
Yes. It's
Yeah.
not like being cocky.
No.
It's being like maybe a little smidge cocky, but more confidence.
Right.
Yeah. And then where do you get that from? From your parents?
I actually don't have a relationship with my parents at all.
Which I find very interesting because you seem like such a family woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't talked to my family in a long time, actually. So
But you're really good at setting boundaries.
yeah, that is true. Like I have dealt with a lot of like childhood trauma and things like that. I've healed myself from a lot of things.
Yeah.
Which is like huge
Did you
for
talk
me.
to your sister?
I do occasionally talk to my sisters.
Oh, I didn't know you had more than one.
I have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just remembered the one that painted like the butterfly stuff for your wedding.
Yeah, I don't. I actually talked to her. She actually got married, and she
Okay.
invited me to the wedding maybe like a day or 2 before, so I couldn't go, unfortunately.
Oh.
Maybe she should have invited you a little further
Yeah, I
in
think
advance.
it was more of like a quicker thing,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
fine.
Wedding.
Yeah, which is fine.
Oh, baby,
Everyone,
pregnant?
No, she's
Oh.
not pregnant. I wish someone would get pregnant.
I know.
'Cause you know me, I love a baby. Like,
Right.
I want a baby like somewhere,
I
like
know.
here. Like, I would hold it right now.
She's gonna have a third just because you said
I
that.
hope you do. Like, hold it. Yeah, but I don't talk to like my family at all. And I think,
sorry.
yeah, it's definitely harder as you get older not to like have a
Yes.
mom.
Yeah.
Because you seem tough.
I am, and I think it's because of that.
Right.
But if anything, it's just like I'm a big supporter of like breaking your childhood, like your generational curses, and I think that's like huge. And I know a lot of people like think that that's like bullshit, but it's not.
No.
And so for me, like me being able to give all to my kids and make sure that they understand that like we have a mutual respect between us. Like my 14-year-old can talk to me about things that I could never speak to my mom about or ever feel comfortable talking to her about. And that's like huge for me
Yeah.
and huge for her. So I think that like,
She's probably so much more advanced than a lot of her peers.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
we
of
have,
that.
Yeah.
she's able to like come to me and talk to me, which is like, that's all I've ever wanted as a mom was to have that type of relationship. And like, I have it. So I'm just like super grateful for everything that I've been through, you know, even though it sucks, like it still teaches you things. So I think that's like huge.
I can tell how grateful you are, and I can see how well you treat your kids. I mean, you throw them these elaborate birthday parties and things like that.
They're
and,
so
like,
fun.
I know. It's so cute. I love looking at the pictures.
I know. I'm obsessed with them.
You're like a
Yeah.
Beverly Hills mom. You're
It's-
like, whatever,
yeah.
it's $50,000. Whatever. I mean, they're
true.
worth it.
It's true. It's
They're
true.
worth
It's
it.
true. It's true.
I
We had
mean,
a
I
Taylor
just
Swift
can't
like
believe-
golden theme party for Callie a couple weeks ago. That was super fun. Weather sucked. So annoying.
Oh, God.
Had to drag this stuff in like a dead goat, just dragging shit. Dragging shit is awful, but it was super fun.
The fucking perks of the burg.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was super fun. I love parties. I'm doing a baby sprinkle
Are you?
for Shelly. So
Shelly?
yeah, she's having a third baby.
She is?
Oh my god, yeah, girl.
Oh, my God. Get up to
Listen,
speed.
let's go.
Shelly.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
I know, I'm so
Poppin'.
excited.
just assumed she was done because
nope.
your boys are a little older.
Yeah,
But
nope.
it's kind of nice to have that gap sometimes, I think.
Well, yeah, you get to like take the kids like
Yeah.
to school
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then have like a
Snuggle the
little baby. And it's so nice.
That's perfect.
So I'm having a little sprinkle for her, so I'm super excited about
Okay,
that.
so this sprinkle thing, is this
Yeah.
like a new thing after COVID, or has it
No,
always been a
The
thing?
sprinkle is
Yeah,
if you
explain
already
to
had
everyone
a baby
what that-
shower, okay, you were spoiled and had a baby shower, and then there's some time that lapses, and you like get rid of all your shit.
yeah.
Right, a lot of people do.
Well, yeah, because you think you're done having kids.
Or if you have a girl and then the next one's
Right.
a boy, you can do a sprinkle as well.
And you can't have all
Something
that
like that.
storage. You don't want it to just be sitting in your
I mean, I
attic.
don't. I just throw all the shit away.
Yeah.
But
You donate it.
okay.
Not the landfill, Katie. Not the landfill.
Or just throw it in the
No, don't feel
closest-
bad. I tried to donate my baby stuff, and they wouldn't
People
take
don't
anything.
want it.
They wouldn't take it.
People
even
don't
at-
want like that
Yeah.
vomited stuff. It's
Right,
gross.
right.
They throw up on it.
But yeah, there's a
it's-
lot of like fluids
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I mean, as a mom, like I would just want new stuff. But anyway,
Oh, for sure.
Right.
I'm doing a little sprinkle for her. I'm super excited about it. I'm doing
You gonna be popping bottles?
absolutely.
Oh, fuck yeah. You're not pregnant.
No.
Oh, not everybody
I
is
have
that's
like,
invited.
so much crap because you know I can never do something small. So like I'm doing like a moon and like moon theme for her, like
Oh, that's
over the moon.
cute.
And I had like said to Matt, I was like, "Well, are you going to build me this moon?" Like in the garage.
What are you gonna do? Like
Is he-
paper
No,
mache?
like he builds me stuff out of wood. Like, have
Oh
you
my
ever seen all the
God.
stuff he builds?
No.
Oh my
Is
God,
he
God bless
handy?
him. He became handy because I made him.
Oh fuck.
I was
the
like, I need you to
designer.
build me this and this and this. So he was like, he was going to build me this moon, but I ended up finding it like I found someone to make it for me out of foam board. So he got off the hook.
Dude,
but
you were
typically-
crafty.
He builds me all of that shit. Like the Barbie box, the life-size Barbie box. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
I did see that. He made that.
He made it.
I thought you rented that.
No, he
That's
made it.
Very cool.
And now I rent it.
Oh,
You rent it out to
shit.
people.
Mhm.
Okay, that's smart.
I'm like, let's go.
Where do you get?
You want it? Let's go.
She's not only a bougie bitch, she's business savvy, right?
listen. They want it, you got to pay.
Yeah. So like, but how does he have any time since he's like going back and forth from Florida selling real estate, Pennsylvania?
He stays up until the middle of the night. I'm like, get back to the garage and finish it.
It kind of turns me on. Like I'm kind of like
Doesn't turn him on. He's like, oh my God, what are you making me do now? Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm looking at you two,
At
and
least
you guys.
he listens to you, though.
Oh, yeah. I will say, Matt adores me.
Yeah, I can
He
tell.
adores my every, like, out. Like, he's such a good guy. Like, I could never ask for anything better.
He likes that you're a little alpha.
Wait, were you just about to compliment
Yeah,
us?
absolutely.
Were you going to
Oh,
compliment
yeah. Were
us?
you going to say something?
I was
Oh,
just.
please. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Let's
Oh
hear
my
it.
Go
God,
ahead.
Oh, my
I
God,
was
let's
just
go.
like looking at you guys, and you're both like laughing, and I'm like, you look like you're sisters. Like,
I know, we kind of look
I mean, it's
like
kind
we
of
could be actually
crazy.
cousins. I mean, she's married into the family, but
I
Yeah.
mean, I
We
know
could
that
pass
she's
as real
like
cousins.
obsessed with you. She has this throne at home,
Oh my
like
God, I love
literally
it.
with like a bunch
I
of
hope
your
so.
photos, and she's like, "I'm gonna get hair like Katie," and so then she's like, "I'm gonna
lit.
like." She literally
Let's do
looks
it.
at your fucking TikTok and she
Stop making
scrolls
up
through
stuff.
everything.
Oh, my God.
It's
love
kind
it.
of cute, but then it's also a little creepy.
Oh, my gosh.
I love his made-up stories.
She's like, "I want Valentino too, Ryan."
I know, right? Well, I said, I was like, you better tell him to get you this belt back.
Yeah.
Like, this is a necessity.
I know.
For a mom.
Can you tell the story about how your wallet was stolen?
Oh my God, what a loser that guy was.
Yeah.
So annoying.
You sound so Valley sometimes.
Listen, but he was a loser.
Okay.
I
oh
was-
my God.
He was so bad. Like, who does that? Like, what a scumbag. So I was at the Giant Eagle in the Seven Fields Giant Eagle.
Oh yeah,
minding
Market
my
District
business.
or Giant
No,
Eagle?
it's not a good market district one. It's just
Okay.
up at where we live.
Ugh,
And I
I'm
had
so
Callie with
sorry.
me. It was one of our like days, and she, she's so cute. She was like so cute then, because she wasn't like talking and stuff. She was like little.
Yeah.
And,
because now she's so fucking annoying.
No, she's not annoying. She's so cute. You love her.
Well, when you said that she didn't talk, because I'm like, oh, okay.
No, but she was like little then. But anyway,
Okay.
so I'm like in there like doing all my stuff. I had my big, huge Burberry tote like sitting in the cart.
Yes.
You know, whatever, like just shit strewed to boot.
Right.
Because like I'm a
Right.
mom. I like threw it in the cart. There's probably like diapers in it. Like who knows? Anyway, I like. Long story short, I go to the checkout line. Callie's at this point not cute. She was just like, you know, like didn't want to be there.
Screaming.
And I'm like struggling to find like my wallet. I'm like trying to. I have this like I probably like $500 worth of groceries. You know, it's like
Oh,
so embarrassing
God.
when you're like standing
Yeah.
there. And I have this lady who like was not pleasant because like she did not want to be working there at the Giant Eagle.
yeah.
And she was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I can't find my wallet." I'm like, "Can you just like hold on a minute? Because like I can't like with you right now. Like please just calm down, Giant Eagle lady. Please calm down.
Calm down.
Please.
Giant Eagle lady.
Like cashier lady. Like I just need a minute.
Can
So
you
I'm
just
like,
say that soundbite real quick? Calm down, Giant Eagle.
calm down, like Giant Eagle cashier lady. Like please. Like I literally said it to her. I was like, please calm down, because like I can't with you at this moment. And I'm like fumbling in my bag, like trying to find this shit.
know.
So I can't find it. I'm like texting Matt. I'm like, I can't find my fucking wallet. I'm like, and I have all these fucking groceries. I'm flipping out. He's like calling me. He's like, where are you? Like, what is happening? I'm like, you son of a bitch. You probably took my wallet out of my purse. And he's like, I didn't take your fucking wallet out of your purse. What are you talking about? I'm like, I'm going to kill you when I get home. You know, and I'm like blaming it on him, you know?
Yeah.
And then I get to so I'm like, I tell this lady, I'm like, you're just going to have to put my groceries in this cooler.
Yeah.
Like, I have no money.
Right?
Like, I don't even, and I didn't have my Apple Pay set up at this point either.
This was like a couple years ago. Before that was a whole thing.
Whole thing. I'm very fired up right now talking about
I
this
can
story.
imagine. No, it's stressful.
So anyway,
Yeah.
I go to the car like a dog with my tail between my legs. The
Ooh.
baby's like screaming. I'm all flustered. I get in the car and then I realize I'm like, son of a bitch. I bought Starbucks at
the
Giant
grocery
Eagle
store.
when I got there.
Yes.
I was like, I had my wallet. So I marched right back in there and I'm like, I had my wallet in this store. And they were like, well, maybe you left it at the Starbucks. So then they didn't have it there. So then I was like, no, you need to go look at the cameras because someone stole my wallet.
In
And
the
sure enough,
bag.
literally like right after I went to Starbucks, I was in the salad aisle and I like
Yeah.
turned around to grab a bag of salad and some creeper went into my bag and stole my wallet.
What?
I swear to God. And then by the time I got home, I was like on my phone or whatever, I get all these fraud alerts on my phone, on my text messages saying like, did you just spend $2,000 at the Rite Aid? Did you just spend
What do you buy at
$4,000 at Best Buy? Like all
What
these
the
things.
fuck do you
so
buy
I
at
guess what they
Rite Aid?
do, like, these people, they
Gift
take your
cards.
they get the gift cards because then they can't be deactivated or whatever. I'm not even kidding. It was such a cluster. And my biggest thing was like,
crazy.
I loved that wall. It was like a Burberry wall, and Matt got it for me for my anniversary. So I was like all fired up. I was like, hell no. I was like, no, ma'am. So I like went to, like, the police were like, do you want to file charges? I was like, freaking absolutely, because I want that wallet back.
Yes.
And here's another part of this funny story. I have the best, like, most amazing friend. Her name's Kristen. She's like the best person ever. You will love her. Anyway, I like told her about it, and she's like crazy like me. She was like, I'm going to go find that shit. Because I was more nervous because I was like, they have my license and all of this stuff. I was like, what if they come to, well, I was like, what if they come to steal the baby? Because they saw the baby.
And the
then
baby is cute.
She's real cute.
Yeah.
She could be a lot of money on the market.
Right. And then, so I started like panicking because I was like, oh my God, what if they come get her for child trafficking? Like, whole thing. And Matt was like, babe, I think they just stole your wallet. And I was like, and fuck you too. Because I was like, a big mess.
Oh my God.
She drove her big freaking Lincoln Navigator right up to the Giant Eagle. She went through the garbage cans at the Giant Eagle and the Rite Aid. I swear to you.
Found it.
Pulled everything out. They dumped everything. My license, everything was in the garbage can.
What?
She found
She's
it all.
smart.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
She
have thought
found
to do
it
that.
all.
What's her background?
She can find anything on anybody. So if you ever need to know something, you let me know. She'll find it. She's like a super sleuth online. But anyway, she found out.
Impressive.
She was like, well, good news. Like, they're not going to steal your baby because I have your ID.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, thank God.
That is a real friend.
I know. She was amazing. She was like dumpster diving for my shit.
And this is serious because they have your address.
I know.
They see what you
and they saw the baby.
Oh,
and I was like, feeling some sort of way.
You know
But dumpster
what?
diving Kristen went and got my shits.
Oh my God.
I'll
that
never forget
girl.
that.
You better
She's
have
the
taken her
best.
out to dinner.
But I'll do anything for her. I would die for her. We're like the best.
What's her
friends.
background? Like, what does she do for work? Is
She owns her own company, and it's a sand and gravel company. And she goes out and actually like mines sand and shit, like gets like huge dump trucks out of like sand pits.
I love this.
She's the best.
So she could hide a body for us?
Absolutely.
Okay,
She's the first person I'm
keep her
calling.
in the back pocket.
I love that.
She's the best.
Oh my God.
best.
I
Yeah.
think Matt kind of gets turned on when you get fired up. I saw this at
Probably.
his birthday.
Unless it's
You were getting
unless
a little
he's in
fired.
trouble.
Oh, then he has his tail between his
Yeah,
legs? Okay.
Because he gets in trouble a lot.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I thought which was so interesting. You told me that like when you went on vacation, you went into the hotel room and you're like, ooh, no, this is not big enough. They can
Ew.
hear us having sex at
Ew,
the door.
yeah,
I am not
absolutely
going to
not.
fuck you in here.
No. Immediately no.
Explain to the
There has
audience
to be,
what that
there's
means.
certain things when you get older. There have to be all
and
the
you're
stars.
not even that
You're
old.
not old.
I'm old enough that the stars
You're like 33.
the stars have to align in order for me to fornicate. I cannot. It's too much to fornicate.
I love it.
The stars have to be aligned. The sheets have to be a certain thread count. Like, and
oh
Matt will
my
agree.
God.
Matt
Bougie
will
little
agree.
bitch.
He'll be like, oh my God, yeah, like yes. Like everything has to be like perfect. Or I'm just like immediately no. Like
Yeah.
don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't touch me.
Right.
Yeah.
I
whole
get.
thing.
I mean, I don't get it, but I like it. I feel like that's
I
mad
don't get a
respect.
lot of sleep, so I'd rather sleep.
Yes,
Mhm.
that's true because you have multiple jobs.
Yeah.
You
A lot of
got
jobs,
the
a lot of kids. I have
designer,
3 dogs.
3 what? No, what?
3 golden retrievers, huge hairy ass dogs.
And how do you keep your house clean?
All I do is clean.
Oh
Vacuum.
my God, I'm surprised you don't have like a like a live-in like
We
housekeeper.
do have cleaners. God bless them. Miss Rosanna.
Rosanna.
Miss Rosanna.
she's
She
the
doesn't mess around.
best.
She is Russian, and she comes in like a tornado with her helpers. And she's like, she gets it done, Rosanna. She's the
We
best.
might need to get Rosanna to help us
Yeah,
because it's
she's
like
the best.
we
We love
probably
her.
have like a half of the size of your house, but like I feel like I'm always cleaning.
It's
I'm gonna
constant.
need her in the winter because I now have 5 animals. Ava got a kitten for her birthday.
Oh my God.
So
Enough's
now-
enough
I
with
have
the animals
2
in
cats
that
and
place.
3 dogs. I know, I'm crazy.
Right?
my
How does she have
God.
animal? That's like
Well, I'm trying
That's
to
too
make it a
much.
little crowded so that like we can move faster.
a good idea,
she's
actually.
a good tactic.
Yeah, I might
That
try to
actually
get
is a
pregnant
really-
too, so that because then I would need a new bedroom, like another bedroom.
It's like she's like
Yeah.
pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna catfish him into getting
lied.
pregnant.
I'm ready to
I did
go
that
to
with
the
Callie,
suburbs. Did you?
Mhm.
Oh, you
Ooh.
did?
Oh, absolutely.
I like it.
Matt, we were like done having kids.
Were you taking the pill?
No,
Okay.
no. We were just like, we're like, if it happens,
Yeah.
it happens.
So he was pulling out.
Yeah, but it
Okay.
wasn't like Matt was like done having kids.
That's where we're at right now.
and I was never done.
Usually it's
having
the
kids.
men, right, that
Yeah,
want to
like
be done.
Matt was just happy. He was like, we have a girl and a boy.
Oh,
His
yeah.
biggest thing was he was like, I want to be like I want to be done having kids when I'm young.
Right.
Like I want to be able to like travel and like do things and like not have an anchor baby. Is like what his
that's
thing
a good
was.
That's what Ryan
point.
says too.
So
That is
I was
a very
like,
good point. Anchor. That's what it's called, anchor baby.
well, yeah, because they hold you down.
Right.
An anchor baby.
They do.
You get it?
I do now. I'm like, I didn't understand the third, but yeah.
Like yeah. So I know I was just like, yeah, sure, babe. Like that's fine. Like whatever. Meanwhile, I was like peeing on a stick, tracking my ovulation,
Oh my God.
like jumping on him immediately, and like, he, like
and then
just,
you're like holding him while he's about to come. You're like,
just legs up on the headboard.
and then you're like literally like letting it go vertically in you.
Just, he had no idea. God bless him. God bless
He's
him.
like, wow, this is great.
yeah,
wait,
he
you were
really
gonna-
loves me.
Or wait, you were getting him drunk.
Yeah.
And then,
I was just like,
you're like, no whiskey dick here.
yeah, it was the best thing ever. Yeah. So he
You guys are
he
too
like
cute.
he was just like, I can't believe you're pregnant. I'm like, me either.
Yeah.
And then
You're gonna have
afterwards,
to work a little harder,
I like
baby.
told him, and he was like, did you really like get pregnant and like not tell me? And I was like, well, I mean, you said like if it happened, and I made it happen.
And he busted his nut in you. I mean, hey, it's not that surprising when the men are like, wow, what? Wait, you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Well, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
You know
Like,
that Matt's mom watches this podcast.
oh, shit.
Sure.
Aunt Kathy, I am so
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
I just want to
yeah.
apologize. This is a disclaimer. Aunt Kathy, please forgive me for what I'm about to say.
Yeah. Maybe like don't listen to that.
Yeah, Aunt Kathy, maybe let's like
Fast forward.
yeah. Oh, you know what?
Everyone
you only
who
live
knows
once.
me knows me. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
fine.
If there's anything that you would want to take to like your legacy, the quote of Katie, like what would be on your life like bio, I guess? What am I trying to say, guys? What's your quote? What's your mantra?
I don't care what other people think about me. I will say that.
don't care what other people
I
think.
do not.
I
don't
love
care
that about
it.
you.
I don't. I mean, it's just.
Is that why you're unfiltered?
I think so.
Yeah, how is that with the mom community?
It's 50-50.
Okay.
A lot of people either really like me or they really don't.
And you don't care if they don't.
No.
Which I love that.
Are there
I
really
don't.
people that like don't like you?
Oh yeah.
See, I've always just loved you, so like I can't even imagine
Yeah.
why someone wouldn't like you.
There's a lot of people like I'm very like raunchy. Like I swear a lot.
I
like,
love that. That's what we like.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of moms that don't, you know, like a
Yeah.
lot of moms that are like more reserved. I mean, and keep in mind, like I
Right.
do have 2 kids in Catholic school.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
Did they like not let their kids hang out with your kids?
Well, not that I know of. I like know them.
Right.
But I mean, there's just, you know, there's different people with different lifestyles and different things, you know.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot of people in my neighborhood who hate me.
Yeah.
A lot.
I know this.
Well,
story of
because
that
you're
one.
always
Yeah.
driving with like the Bentleys and like
Oh,
you're got
I
the
wish.
rollie
No,
and
they
stuff.
hate me because like I have zero tolerance for these people in like my neighborhood.
Good for you, bitch.
We have like this like circle of like cool people in our neighborhood, and then
Uh-huh.
we have circle of like these people that are like fucking lost their minds.
the Karens and the Brads?
Oh yeah, they're so
Oh,
bad.
fuck the Karens and
like
the
the
Brads.
Hoa
Brads.
people that are like always reporting people for no reason. Or...
Well, they're just like assholes, and I
Yeah.
like call them out about it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they'll like make a post on like the neighborhood Facebook page, and
yeah.
I'll be just
Oh,
like, oh, do you want to
God.
come fucking talk about it? Like, let's talk about it.
Those type of development people, like on the Facebook groups, like, oh my God, did you see that person put a shed there? Like, you
Well,
know what I'm
we got
saying?
into a big fight about fireworks a couple years ago because I, of course, had this glorious party for Kira.
Yes. And
And
Kira's
we
your
set-
baby?
No, she's the oldest.
Oh, the oldest.
We had an outdoor movie night with a huge movie screen, and I had like, you know, it looked like it was just adorable. Anyway, of course, we had a fireworks show, like an entire like 4th of July fireworks show.
what is this? A TV show?
Like,
I know.
so anyway, like where we live, there are cows. And you're allowed to light off fireworks. That's it. Like you're allowed to
cows?
Cows. Yeah, we have
Yeah,
cows. You can see them right across.
I've never seen them.
Oh my god! Like if you're in my yard, you can like hear them and see them.
I've
Oh
never
my God, we have to come up.
I've never went like back into your yard. I've just been on your back porch or patio.
Oh yeah, we did her gender reveal on my back.
Yeah.
That was super
Oh
fun.
my God.
But anyway,
We're going to have to come over and see the cows.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cows. That's
they
really
live right
cool.
under like a 5G cell phone tower, so I probably wouldn't eat their meat.
Oh, yeah, that's kinda weird.
I know.
Yeah,
that might
that's
be
weird.
problematic.
It's radioactive meat.
Yeah.
How far away?
eat
I've
it.
stared at those before, and it made me like dizzy, like just looking at the tower. If you're close enough.
It's not close to me.
Good.
I mean, like you have to like go through the valley and like up around
Yeah.
another road or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just wouldn't eat that meat.
No,
I wouldn't either.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in like right in McCandless, so like right by
Okay.
like Passive.
You went to
and,
North
like,
Allegheny?
Mhm.
Did you
Oh,
know
you
Christina
are an NA
Aguilera?
girl.
I did not. I think she was a
Darn.
couple years older than me then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess she would have been, yeah.
Maybe only a couple.
Wait,
I was
you were
kind of
gonna-
like bad.
You were like a bad girl?
So I had to go to the
Ooh.
alternative high school,
What?
What
I
did
didn't know
you
they had that.
do?
What's that called?
that Beatty Technical School.
Oh,
you went to Beatty
yeah.
Tech?
But they used to have an alternative high school inside of Beatty Technical School for like bad kids.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you were a naughty girl.
I was bad.
Like
yeah.
you just wouldn't listen to the teachers and
I just like fought with a lot of people.
Ooh.
Wait, did you like physical?
Yeah, like I fought with a lot of people. So they were like,
Wait, you were
They were like-
scrappy?
we think that it would be better if you like went here.
Oh my God.
So we got
Katie's
to
a
go-
scrappy
Yeah,
bitch.
we
Oh
got
my
to go to
gosh, you're gonna
school
teach
for
me
like
how to
a really
fight.
short time of the
That
day.
is so funny. So this is very insightful.
Wait,
because
I
you
had
seem,
no idea.
Yeah.
You seem like very prim and proper.
You
I don't see you
are.
as like a.
She is now.
Oh yeah. Matt made the girl a housewife.
I don't know about that.
Wait, this Katie McKenna drink is really good.
I
Right?
know.
So
Sugar-free.
We didn't say what it was. So it is Tito's with what is this
Sparkling
called?
ice.
Sparkling ice drinks. Can you
So
make me another one?
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'll
That's
put me
so
to
work.
Good.
Do you want a little
Matt always,
top off?
yeah, Matt always makes these drinks for all of my friends, and then they call it the rapey drinks.
Rapey?
Rapey.
Oh.
Because Matt makes everything so strong.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but literally, sometimes we have to like drive the moms home from our house because
Good for
they're
you,
so
though.
drunk.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
I'm
and
always
they have
like,
like
Matt, can you
multiple
please calm it down?
DUIs, right?
Well, no, we don't have the DUI.
Oh no, not you. I'm saying the moms. I heard like
They-
a lot of these moms like.
Well, yeah, maybe.
So Matt
None
makes
of my
the drinks,
friends.
drives them. I'm coming over to your house if I get a ride
Uh-huh.
home.
You should. He'll ride whoever home. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
We have these big tanning parties for dance. All the moms come over. They all drink,
Like
and he
spray
makes like
tan?
yeah.
Okay.
We have to get them
Oh,
all spray tan. Yeah, like the
wow.
littles. Oh, like little Callie's like so tiny in there, and she's like,
Oh my God,
you know, like
cute.
the spray tan.
Yeah.
That is
But
so
you know, Matt
cute.
has Matt cooks all the meals.
He is a good
Oh,
cook.
fuck.
Yeah, I always look. So
And
Katie
his
always
meals are so
has-
good.
She always has a Christmas Eve party every
Yes,
year,
the best day.
and I look
The best
forward
day.
to it every year because the
Yay.
food is so good that
Yes.
Matt always makes. Those sandwiches that he made.
Oh yeah, I guess it's like steak, and then he puts I don't know some sort of like hollandaise or whatever. Thank you so much.
That was the best sandwich I ever had.
But
in my
anyway,
life.
he made a comment. What did he make a comment? So I used to cook all the time.
Oh.
When I worked, I used to meal plan and I would cook and I would do whatever. Well, he made a comment one time about how I like didn't have enough like variety. And you know what I said to him? I was like, I'm never fucking cooking another meal in this house again.
and
And I haven't.
oh my, wow.
It's probably like 8, 10,
You're
maybe
a-
even more years.
You're a
Wait,
woman
you've never
of your
made
word.
any eggs or like a.
I mean, I'll make eggs for like the kids. Like I don't cook. Because he like made a comment and
So
I was
does
like,
he do all the
yeah,
cooking
all
now?
of it.
Do
Every
you do
single night he
Grubhub
cooks.
and like DoorDash and stuff too, or does he cook?
No,
every
he
night?
cooks pretty much every night. And we have like Pizza Friday, but we bought like
Yeah.
an uni. So he like
Okay.
makes homemade pizzas and like all
Wow.
kind of stuff.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
You really trained him.
But he tried to be like, oh, yeah, this is not enough shit. And I'm like, there you go.
What were your staples? What was it that you normally would cook?
Well, I only make chicken. So he was like, but like he only really makes chicken for me, but I would only make, like, I am happy with eating like Cheerios every single night for dinner.
Right.
Like, I don't care about food. I'm not a
No,
foodie.
me
I'm
either.
really not.
Yeah.
So like for me, I'm just like whatever. Like he's making like homemade hollandaise sauces and like
Oh,
all
cute.
this stuff. Like
Wow.
I could care less about. I'm just like give me a
food for function.
yeah.
I just
Like
need
that's
to
how I
function.
am. I don't have
Yeah.
time.
Uh-uh.
But he loves to cook, so he's passionate about it. So it's always good.
That's really
Yeah.
cute because our grandfather really loved to cook too.
Yeah.
So
he does mention
that's
that.
really That's really
Yeah,
heartwarming.
and he was like, when
to hear.
granddaddy died, poor mama like ate cereal every day because like she didn't know how to cook.
Yeah.
Oh, see, the women didn't cook.
No.
Yeah.
So since you're the experienced work wife and, connoisseur of design, what do you recommend to Kelly being a new mom-ish? Like in Pittsburgh? Like she's coming back after 10 years. She's trying to get her footing. What do you recommend for her to
Like
be
to
like?
work?
Just like to be at your level.
Oh man.
Thanks for telling me that I'm below her.
Oh shit. No, I'm just
She's
saying
not.
baby sister is learning
Yeah.
her like footing. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I'm
It's-
sorry.
You're such an asshole to me sometimes.
I know.
I think you have to like find your tribe of moms.
Yeah.
So you have to find moms
That's
that love
it.
your kids as much as you love them.
Is that
That's been
hard?
yes.
Yeah.
You will cycle through a ton of mom friends that you think are like your friends, but they're not.
Yeah.
I've come across that a lot in the past couple years where I've had to actually like stop being friends with people who I thought were like super close to me and like creating a
sad.
boundary.
Yeah.
One thing about me is
Yeah.
like I have like a light switch and I will be your best friend. I will do anything for you. I will come clean your house when you have a baby. I will do anything. But if you fuck with me and cross me or cross my kids, I will never talk to you again. And in fact, I will probably ruin your reputation with everybody I come across.
I feel like
Oh,
I'm getting there though.
fuck.
Like I don't have a tolerance
That gave
for
me the
people anymore.
chills.
Like I don't
Really?
like I
He's
don't
scared.
care.
He's
I'm a
scared.
little
Like
scared of you.
like that's one thing about me. Like I will slit your throat and watch you bleed
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
If you cross me or cross my kids.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I have,
yeah,
and I
yeah.
have come across like
What
or
about
my
Matt?
husband.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt's so sweet
Yes.
that like not many people would ever like say anything about
No.
him, but if they would, like I would definitely kill them too. You have to like find who loves you for you and
right.
like truly loves you. Like you can go 8 months without talking to them and then you can call them and be
Right.
like,
Yes.
hey,
Yeah.
I need you, or like I'm going through this thing, or I
Yeah.
need like help or whatever, and then they're immediately there. Whereas like you meet these other moms that are just like, I don't know. It's just it's hard to explain, but like you'll know when you know. And then you just have to be strong enough to cut them off. Like, I have a couple people that like, I'm not so close with anymore, but I still like I love them as a person.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
really hard. Like you want to see them succeed and you want to love
Yeah.
them, but
Yes.
like it's so hard when someone doesn't love you back
Right.
or
Yes.
can't and you don't know why.
Well, somebody said it was a good comparison. It's kind of like life is like the minivan or the suburban effect. Like you have those people that are in the front row, the second row, but then sometimes you got to put them in the third row. Like they're distant. You still love them, but like you're not like they're not in your front row anymore.
It's hard. It's definitely hard as you get older to like see those things because when you're younger, it's just kind of like you're like, oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, until it's
Right.
not, and you're just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like I only have maybe 40 more good years on this earth. I'm not gonna waste them fucking with you. I'll tell you that.
I know.
Like, whatever the
Can
fuck-
we cheers to
like-
that?
like, whatever the
I'm
fuck's
not
going
gonna
on with
waste
you,
fucking
like-
with you, boo.
fucking
Isn't
with
there
you.
songs out there like that? I ain't
mean,
fucking with you.
Nope. Mm-mm. But like you just have to
shit.
you just have to know when to like cut your ties, and you'll get more friends. You'll have more mom friends. You'll have another tribe. Like as your kid does activities,
Yeah.
like,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
You'll be asked to be part of the freaking homeroom mom, and then you gotta fuck with that, and that's annoying.
wow.
Oh God, I don't want her to go away from like me working at the pod, but
You're gonna be the
she's
lunchroom
gonna-
lady. That's so nice.
Oh.
Oh no, that's
Oh.
a thing.
You have to open the lunch containers. Duh.
I think, how would you feel if one of your children were gay or
Oh
lesbian?
my god, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
I just want
Because
my
you have a
kids
gay
to
best
have
friend.
love. That's all I care about.
Yes.
Like finding someone that they love is the most important
Yeah.
thing. Like I would never like there's no
Now, do you feel like you kind of have a messy past and you've evolved into this like kind of quintessential like, well-to-do career woman, housewife that you can maybe like put onto your children to be just as successful? Or do you just want them to be happy and do whatever they love?
I want them to be happy and do whatever they love, but I know that my kids see how hard I work
Yeah.
and how much I like nice things.
Yes.
That's huge for me.
Not
So-
materialistic.
Well, yeah. like if you want to live in a nice house and you want to go on these expensive vacations and like do stuff, you have to work hard for it. Like it's not going to fall into your lap. You're not born into like a super wealthy family, kids. Like, so you better figure it out. And we've started having like conversations with Kira about college and stuff. And I'm like, listen, you don't have to go to college, but you have to do something that's going to like give you purpose. So whatever that may be, like that's what I want you to do. Now she is talking about going, like she was like, what if I go to cosmetology school? And I was like, accept that. She was like, oh my God, Mom, like why? And I was like, it's just like really hard.
It is. It's very long days.
It's so long. And it's
they
just
wouldn't
like,
have much of a life. Like
right. And
yeah.
I was like,
But it's so creative.
It is, and I will say Kira is super creative. Like she's like me. We have like a very like creative niche.
You basically have two jobs because you design things for like birthday parties. You're basically like an event planner and decorator.
Interior designer.
How does somebody get in contact with you?
I feel like everybody knows me. Everyone who knows
Referral.
me. Like, I have so many design clients that I can't even keep up with them right now, to be honest.
You can't really take on any more right now.
Yeah, right now I'm pretty tapped out. But
and you work for the home builder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I get to do all of everyone's exteriors. It's super fun. I work for an amazing company that I absolutely love. So I'm really, really fortunate in my life right now, for sure.
Well, Katie, thank you for inspiring us to work just as hard.
Keep going. You know? You're going to kill it in real estate. I'm excited for you.
Thank you so much. And I love what you said. You were like, why the fuck aren't you working with Matt? And I said, only because of my great aunt who's got the Rolodex.
God bless her and her Rolodex. I hope it brings you all the wealth.
Thank you so much for coming on Mocktails Or Messy.
We love you so much. I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Now let's get Liddy Cat.
Let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Katie. Oh, shit. Katie McKenna, love you. Thank you for listening to Mocktails Or Messy. This is Ryan Frankowski and
Kelly Miskorski.
Ciao.
Ciao.